Have you ever come across something so powerful, so natural, yet so overlooked that it sounds almost impossible to believe? Imagine one single leaf that can help balance your blood sugar, lower your bad cholesterol, and even reduce the stubborn fat around your belly that just won't go away after 60. Yes, one leaf, not a pill, not an expensive treatment, but a simple leaf used for centuries in traditional medicine. And now modern science is finally catching up. If you're over 60 and dealing with high blood sugar, or you've been warned about your cholesterol numbers, or maybe your belly fat has become more stubborn with each passing year, then I want you to stay with me because what I'm about to share could truly change how your body feels and functions. Naturally, I'm Dr. John, and here at Health Sync, we're dedicated to helping seniors find safe, science-backed, and simple solutions so you can regain the strength, energy, and independence you deserve. Before we dive in, please hit the like button and subscribe, not just for me, but for yourself, because every time you do, YouTube shows this information to more seniors who need real answers. And together we're building a community of wise, well-informed elders who are aging with power and peace. Let's begin. The name of this miracle leaf is Gymnema sylvestre. In ancient Indian texts, it was called Madhunashini, which translates to the destroyer of sugar, and it lives up to that name in a way you might not expect. Now you might be wondering, can one herb really make a difference? That's what I used to ask too. But then I started seeing the results in my own patients. Let me tell you about Mr. Desai. He was 66, diabetic for over 15 years, and on 3 medications. His fasting blood sugar was always high, between 140 and 170. He also had high triglycerides and a noticeable fat layer around his belly, which refused to go down no matter how much he walked. He didn't want another medicine. He wanted to try something natural. So I guided him to Gymnema tea, 1 cup made from 2 dried leaves, every morning on an empty stomach. We kept everything else the same, and after 30 days, his fasting sugar had dropped by 25 points. His triglycerides had reduced by 12%. And, most surprising to him, his belly had shrunk. His old pants fit better. He said he finally felt light. How? Let's break it down. Gymnema sylvestre contains powerful compounds called gymnemic acids. These acids do something fascinating. When you consume them, they temporarily block your ability to taste sweetness. That means sugary foods suddenly don't taste so good, which naturally helps reduce cravings. But more importantly, gymnemic acids go into your intestines and bind to sugar receptors. This slows down the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream, which means less blood sugar spikes and more stable energy. One study published in the Journal of Clinical Biochemistry showed that gymnema extract reduced blood glucose levels significantly in patients with type 2 diabetes. Another study found that participants who used gymnema extract for 18 to 20 weeks were able to lower their dosage of conventional diabetes medications. It's not just folklore, it's science, and it's being proven again and again. But that's not all. In another study, overweight participants using gymnema for 8 weeks showed reduced body weight and body fat, especially around the abdomen. And even better, their LDL cholesterol dropped and HDL improved. You might be thinking, but Dr. John, I don't want to take some unknown powder. Good, because I don't want you to either. That's why I always recommend using the whole dry gymnema leaf, organically grown, made into a tea that's gentle, easy to digest, and safe for daily use. In the next part of this video, I'll show you exactly how to prepare it, how much to take, and more importantly, how to monitor your body's reaction in a safe, effective way. But before we get there, let's understand one more thing. Why is this leaf working now and not earlier? Because as we age, our metabolism changes. Our pancreas becomes slower. insulin sensitivity reduces. Fat deposits accumulate more in the belly and around the liver, and our gut bacteria, which help manage sugar and cholesterol, start to weaken. Gymnema doesn't just address one problem, it addresses the entire system. Cravings, sugar absorption, blood sugar response, fat accumulation, and even lipid balance. It gives your body a tool that it naturally understands. And unlike drugs, which force the body into action, this herb gently supports what your body's already trying to do. That's why it works especially well for seniors over 60. Now, I don't want you to stop your medications. Not without guidance. That's dangerous. But I do want you to work with your doctor while trying Gymnema, because if it helps you the way it helped Mr. Desai, you may need less medicine, not more. In the next part, I'll guide you through the exact step-by-step routine, from where to get Gymnema, how to brew it, when to take it, and what to expect week by week. And I'll also share a little-known trick to combine this leaf with another natural spice that makes it even more powerful. If you're finding this valuable, please leave a comment saying, "I'm ready for the miracle leaf." And if you've ever struggled with diabetes, cholesterol, or belly fat, tell me your story below. We read every single one. In part 1, I told you the story of Mr. Desai, how a simple leaf called Gymnema helped lower his blood sugar, improve his cholesterol, and reduce belly fat in just a few weeks. But how do you use it yourself? That's what we'll cover right now. Simple, safe, and senior-friendly, so you can start right away. Let's begin with step 1, choosing the right form of Gymnema. There are 3 common ways you'll find it. 1, in capsule form. 2, as a liquid extract. 3, as dried whole leaves or loose leaf tea. Now here's the truth. Capsules are easy, but often come with fillers, inconsistent dosage, or added ingredients. Liquid extracts work well, but tend to be very concentrated, and dosage can be tricky. That's why I recommend dried Gymnema leaves or loose leaf Gymnema tea. It's closer to its natural form. And in Ayurveda, the way it's been used for centuries, tea is the most trusted route. You can find it online or in herbal stores. Just make sure it's certified organic and third-party tested. Look for a batch number and expiry date. This shows quality control. Now, step 2, preparing your Gymnema tea. It's simple. Take 1 teaspoon of the dried leaves. Add it to a cup of boiling water, about 250 milliliters. Let it steep for 8 to 10 minutes. Strain and sip slowly. Do not add sugar. Do not mix with milk. You want to drink it on an empty stomach in the morning, ideally 30 minutes before breakfast. And if your doctor allows, you can have a second cup before your evening meal. The taste? It's earthy, slightly bitter, but very mild. And after a few days, you may notice something surprising. You won't crave sweet food as much. That's Gymnema doing its job by blocking sugar receptors on your tongue and gut. Now, step 3, what to expect in the first 30 days. Most seniors I work with notice these early changes. Less sugar cravings by day 5, steadier energy levels around day 10, lower post-meal blood sugar between day 14 to 21, slight reduction in belly heaviness or bloating, better bathroom regularity from improved gut balance. Remember, everyone's body is different, but one thing is constant. You must track your results. Use a blood glucose meter. Check your fasting level once every 3 days. Write it down and note how your energy, appetite, and sleep feel. Now here's something many people don't know. Gymnema becomes even more powerful when combined with one specific spice, cinnamon. Let me explain. Cinnamon, especially Ceylon cinnamon, has its own blood sugar regulating properties. It improves insulin sensitivity, reduces blood sugar spikes, and even lowers cholesterol. And it adds a pleasant flavor to Gymnema tea. So here's what I tell my patients. Steeped gymnema leaves along with a small pinch of Ceylon cinnamon powder. Not the common cassia kind, just a pinch. No more than 1/4 teaspoon per cup. Too much can cause liver strain in some people. The combination of gymnema and cinnamon helps reduce post-meal sugar levels, improve digestion, and make the tea more enjoyable for daily use. Now, a few important reminders. This tea is not a miracle by itself. It supports your system. It doesn't replace healthy habits. So while drinking gymnema, follow these 4 additional steps. Don't skip meals. Keep your meal times regular, especially breakfast. Reduce processed carbs. Limit white bread, biscuits, and sugary snacks. They undo gymnema's work. Include healthy fats. Add a little ghee, nuts, or avocado to your meals. These help control hunger and sugar levels. Walk after dinner. Even a 10-minute walk can significantly reduce post-meal sugar spikes. Now let's address a few questions seniors often ask me. Can I take this with my diabetes medication? Yes, but be cautious. Gymnema lowers sugar naturally, so if you're already on insulin, metformin, or glipizide, there's a risk your sugar could drop too low. That's why you must monitor your readings closely and always inform your doctor when starting something new. Is it safe for people with high cholesterol? Yes. In fact, gymnema supports lipid metabolism. It reduces triglycerides and LDL and may raise HDL in some people. Will it interact with my blood pressure pills? There's no direct interaction known, but if you're on multiple medications, speak with your doctor or pharmacist. Can I take this long term? Absolutely, as long as you take breaks every 6 to 8 weeks. Here's what I recommend. Drink gymnema tea daily for 6 weeks. Then take a 2-week break. Observe how your body responds. Then repeat. This cycling helps your body stay responsive and avoids dependency. In part 3 of this video, we'll explore something even deeper. I'll show you how gymnema actually supports pancreas repair, how it affects your gut bacteria linked to metabolism, and I'll share one more story of a woman who reversed her pre-diabetes using this ancient remedy. You don't want to miss that. Before we move ahead, please comment below. I'm starting gymnema this week. It helps me know you're committed and helps others feel supported too. We're in this together. I'm Dr. John, and in the next part, we'll uncover how this leaf works behind the scenes to heal from within. I'm so glad you're still with me, because now we go even deeper. You've learned what Gymnema sylvester is. You've seen how to use it daily, and you've heard how it supports blood sugar, cholesterol, and weight all at once. But here's something most doctors don't talk about. This leaf isn't just a sugar blocker. It actually supports the healing of one of your most vital organs, your pancreas. Let me explain. Your pancreas is like the command center for blood sugar. It produces insulin, the hormone that moves sugar out of your blood and into your cells. But after years of high sugar levels, inflammation, and stress, the pancreas gets tired. It produces less insulin, or the body stops responding to insulin the way it should. This is called insulin resistance. That's where Gymnema comes in. In studies conducted on both animals and humans, scientists found that Gymnema encourages the regeneration of pancreatic beta cells, enhances natural insulin production, and improves insulin sensitivity in the body. This is profound because it means Gymnema isn't just managing the problem, it's helping your body repair itself. In one study published in Physiology Research International, diabetic rats given Gymnema extract showed visible repair of damaged pancreatic tissues. And while human studies are still ongoing, the anecdotal results we're seeing in seniors are very encouraging. Now I want to tell you about Mrs. Mehta. She's 72, retired teacher, living alone. She had been labeled pre-diabetic for over 6 years. Every time she checked her sugar, it was just high enough to be worrying, but not high enough to start medication. Her doctor kept saying, "We'll wait and watch." But that waiting made her feel helpless. She wanted to act, naturally. So we started her on Gymnema tea, the same recipe I shared earlier. But we also added one more component, a probiotic-rich diet. Because here's the hidden connection. Your gut bacteria, the trillions of microorganisms in your intestines, play a major role in blood sugar regulation. When your gut is out of balance, it can increase inflammation, spike sugar levels, and reduce insulin sensitivity. But certain herbs like gymnema, especially when combined with fermented foods, can restore gut balance. So I guided her to eat 1 tablespoon of homemade curd or kefir daily, a little raw sauerkraut or naturally fermented pickle, and a 30-minute walk after lunch. After 45 days, her HbA1c dropped from 6.4 to 5.8. She was no longer pre-diabetic, her energy had returned, and she told me something beautiful. For the first time in years, I feel like my body is working with me, not against me. That's the power of using nature in the right way. Now let's talk about long-term safety. Many of you have asked, can I take Gymnema for years? The answer is yes, but with breaks. Here's my personal recommendation. Take Gymnema tea for 6 weeks, once or twice daily. Then take a break for 2 weeks. During the break, focus on eating more bitter vegetables like chlorella, methi, and dandelion greens. These keep the sugar balancing effects going. Then resume. This cycle gives your body rest and avoids building resistance. Also, drink plenty of water while using Gymnema. Why? Because as blood sugar drops, the body starts to flush out more toxins, and staying hydrated helps prevent fatigue or headaches. Now, let's address the question on everyone's mind. Can this leaf cure diabetes? And the honest answer is, no natural herb can cure diabetes. But, and this is important, it can reverse early stages, reduce your dependence on medication, and most importantly, it can restore your body's natural balance. It's not magic. It's just alignment with how your body is meant to function. When you reduce sugar cravings, slow sugar absorption, improve insulin production, and heal the gut, everything starts to move in the right direction. And if you combine this with even small improvements in diet, movement, and mindset, you will feel it, stronger, lighter, and more in control. Before we wrap up, here's a daily routine you can follow for the next 30 days. 7 a.m. Wake up, drink warm water 7:30 a.m. Gymnema tea with cinnamon on an empty stomach. 8 a.m. Breakfast with protein and healthy fats. Eggs, nuts, or oats 12:30 p.m. Walk after lunch 1 p.m. Probiotic-rich food, curd, buttermilk, or sauerkraut. 6:30 p.m. Second cup of Gymnema tea, if needed, 9 p.m. Light dinner, no sugar, no heavy starch. 10 p.m. Sleep, the best medicine. Try this for 30 days. Track your blood sugar every 3 days. Write down how you feel, energy, sleep, digestion, cravings, and tell me your progress in the comments. We're building a family here, and your story might inspire someone else to begin theirs. I'm Dr. John, and if you found this helpful, please like this video, subscribe to Health Sync, and share this with a friend or parent who needs it. One leaf may not change the world, but it can change your body, and that's where true healing begins. Thank you for watching. Stay strong, stay synced,